Asher Weinberger, welcome to my living room.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Where are you zooming in from?
Long Island,
Oh, okay. Not too far from me. I'm in northern New Jersey.
a place I know well.
Yes, likewise. So we're here to talk about a really cool app, Swimply. I am so into the concept. I wish I had this when I was a little kid because I always wanted a pool in my backyard and was always scouring, which one of my friends can I bother today? So tell us all about this app.
Yeah, so that's actually how it all began, right? I had bought a house with a pool, and everybody was asking me to use it. All my friends, family, neighbors, and people I didn't know were my friends or family, right? Miraculously became family. And I just wanted a scheduling app, and I wanted insurance, some way to sort of keep everyone safe and healthy. I had bumped into, it honestly never occurred to me to monetize this. I bumped into my now co-founder who had tested out my pools from his window that his neighbor's pool was always empty. He knocked on her door and said, "Hey, can I help offset some of your maintenance costs in exchange for a couple hours, each just for my family?" And she said, "Okay." And the word spread from there to the rest of the neighborhood, and she was making a nice profit. So we teamed up and said, "Okay, let's see if anybody else is crazy as we are." And we built a website for $500. And we went onto Google Earth. We looked for big blue splotches from the sky. We knocked on doors, and we got 4 pools. We built the website, and the media picked us up, and the rest is history. We had thousands of strangers swimming in strangers' pools.
That is incredible.
Yeah,
What an entrepreneurship story.
yeah, it's one of those real interesting stories that happen so rarely, where it's like really just solving a personal need. We didn't think, we weren't sitting in a boardroom somewhere like, "Hey, what could we do to make some money?" This was like, how can we solve our own problems? And it just sort of evolved from there. It's really amazing.
Yeah. So tell us how it works on, first of all, the pool owner's end.
So the pool owner's end, it's relatively simple. It takes maybe 5 minutes to get set up. All you do is, take some good pictures of your pool and the pool area. It asks you a couple of questions about the size of the pool, the depth of the pool. What are your rules? What kind of amenities you're offering? Things like that. And then, you post it. Basically, you upload it to the site. Our team reviews it. Depending where you are in the country, we can actually even do like a full inspection. We can send down like a pool maintenance partner of ours to make sure the pool is exactly as described, and no loose bricks or everything like that. We're still working on rolling it out to the entire country. Once it gets approved, you're live, and bookings start rolling in. I mean, we're seeing now pretty much every single pool that signs up gets booked that day. I mean, there's such a demand for this all across the country, especially now. So it's really incredible.
So on the user's end, how does the website work?
So same as it would for like other marketplace platforms like an Airbnb or something like that. Just a little more, it's faster, and it's more, I'd say it's closer to an Uber than it is to an Airbnb, because people are booking pools for the same day or 2 hours later or maybe next day, but it's not like you're booking like an apartment for 3 months from now, right? So it's much quicker interaction. So you'll look for pools near you. It searches by your location. It'll show you your options. Different prices, different amenities. You can message the host if you have some questions. "Hey, I want to throw a party," or "Hey, do you allow dogs?" Things like that, right? And you get your answers, answered, and you click a button, and you're having a great time at the pool within hours.
How did the COVID-19 pandemic affect Swimply?
Yeah, so it's a little weird to say because, it's such a horrible thing. It's affected the whole world, and me personally, I was sick, and I lost family members from it. So
No.
it's been
Oh, I'm
really
so
rough.
sorry.
Yeah, it's been rough. I've been working from home for 4 months, but on the other hand, while we're all suffering, there's been a really nice silver lining in this for us. That Swimply has absolutely exploded because of COVID-19. People need a contactless, safe and healthy, viable alternative to going to public spaces. You can't go to the gym. You can't go to a water park. You can't go to a public pool. You can't go to Chuck E. Cheese, right? They're going bankrupt. That's a side problem. But besides for that, you can't. Yeah, just this week's news. But you can't find venues for your family to get out, and people are not going to school, not going to camp. People working from home. It's really tough. So the demand for what we're offering is just skyrocketing, because what else are you supposed to do? The CDC declared day one that pools are safe. First of all, there's chlorine, they're outdoors, the sun and all that. They're the safest possible option, and it really just makes sense for people. So I can tell you the honest truth is that if we had more listings, we'd be able to help more people. We simply cannot meet the demand. We're only able to meet maybe 20% of the demand that we're getting on the site right now.
That is incredible. do you think that like maybe kind of dispel some of the myths? Because I actually moved a month ago. I have a pool, big beautiful backyard. But I guess
When are you signing up? I'm waiting. When are you signing up?
when am I signing up? So
Yeah.
here's a concern. Do I have to be home?
No, of course not. No.
Okay.
About 85, 90% of our hosts never meet the guests. That's the point, right? You don't have to do anything, right? It's so simple. There's usually a side entrance, a gate, right? Sometimes with the code, without a code, people walk right in. Listen, my pool right behind me is on the platform, and I've made at least $15,000 in the last 3 weeks. And I've turned away at least another 10. It's crazy. Yeah, it's completely crazy.
So how much does it cost to rent a pool for an hour?
So you determine the price. We can suggest certain pricing. And what people do is they'll give a flat rate, let's say for up to a certain amount of people. Let's say for the first 10 people, it's 45, 50 bucks an hour, right? You want to bring 20, 30 people, we charge an extra fee per person per hour on top of that. Sometimes you can do whatever you want. The pricing is completely up to you. You can choose to accept big parties that make you a few $1,000s, or you can only accept small families or little get-togethers that make you a few $100. It really depends on what you're interested in, what your comfort level is. You definitely do not have to be home. I mean, I come back, there's no trace left behind. I mean, once in a while there might be like a wrapper or someone didn't put it in the garbage, but other than that, you can't really break a pool. You can't steal a pool, right? It's so easy.
Yeah, so especially if you're going away, it's a way to make money. Your house
real money.
For you. When does your house ever do that?
Yeah, I think the amazing thing that I've been learning every day about this is that what they call in the business unit economics are so staggering here. I keep on being shocked at the new reasons why people use pools. Like there's so many reasons why people use pools, not just to go for a swim. I have in my backyard here all the time, photo shoots, music videos. I have scientists testing underwater drones. I mean, all kinds of things. My favorite is the doggy parties. Those are great. There's lots of reasons why people use pools, and the amount of money you can make potentially here is really incredible. I mean, we have hosts that are making tens of thousands of dollars a summer on their pool.
Wow. So is this just available on the web? Do you have an app as well?
Yeah, we've got an iOS and Android app and the website. And we're constantly updating it because, we built this really as what they call an MVP, a minimal viable product, last summer, just as like put it out there. And there's so many features that people are asking for, so many things we can do to improve the apps. Every day we keep, sending new features to the apps and updating them. So it's getting better every day, and it's really all from users' feedback. So we're just trying to give a product to people that they want. And
is this nationwide yet or not yet?
Yeah, for sure. We're in most of the states in the country. I mean, Alaska might be hard to find a pool, but you're definitely not gonna have a problem finding pools in most major states for sure. California, Texas, Arizona, Nevada, Florida, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, South Carolina, absolutely easy.
Awesome. Give your website one more time.
Swimply. It's simple and it's swimming, and that's it.
I love it. You have such a cool energy and vibe.
Thank you.
This was a lot of fun, and I will definitely check out the app because, hey, I'm going away for a week, so pool's open.
Yeah, absolutely. And listen, even when you're home, how often are you actually using your pool? Like all day?
No.
Right.
I wish I was, but
exactly. But we're working, you're this, you're that, right? My pool's open at least 5-6 hours a day, and now it's fully booked. So it's easy money and doesn't really take much, out of me to do it. So
yeah, such a great idea. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate the time.
Yes. Enjoy the rest of your summer.
You too. All the best.
Bye.